Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, thank you for coming. My name is Sophie, and if you are returning, hello. So in today's video, as the title suggests, I'm going to be telling you a bit about how I became a MAC artist with absolutely no makeup experience whatsoever. Just a little disclaimer, I don't know if I'm meant to do this, but I don't want anyone to think that this video is sponsored by MAC or that MAC have asked me to do this video. It's something I get asked quite a lot, and I just thought it'd be nice to put it into a video so that people that ask me can know, and then people that search for the video can also know. I think it's just a bit of a story which shows you how being nice to people can sometimes help you. But yeah, let's dive right into it. Yeah. So just to take you back, like a little throwback, back to summer 2016, I just graduated. Woo! And I was in that stage after uni where I had no clue what I was doing. I was trying to prepare for graduation. It was also my 21st birthday. I was going to New York with my parents, and I was in a bit of a frazzle as to what to do job-wise. And I just said to myself, right, I'm gonna go, I think it was a Saturday. I was like, right, I'm gonna go to MAC, I'm gonna do a bit of retail therapy. I'll sort the job aspect when I come back. It's not that important, it's just the rest of my life, it's fine. Went into MAC, had the best experience from an artist called Jade. Shout out to Jade. I'll put her Instagram here, by the way, because everybody deserves a little bit of promo. At the time, I wasn't that confident with makeup, and I wasn't really that confident with knowing how to apply it or knowing which products to buy. So I annoyed Jade for about 15 minutes, showing her things on Instagram that I liked, and she had the most patience for me, and she helped me with everything I needed to know. And after I'd paid, she thanked me. I almost wanted to hug her. I was leaving the store and I thought, you know what, someone deserves to know how well Jade treated me today. I mean, I've worked in retail, I've been there, and I know it can be hell sometimes. So I just thought, you know what, someone should know how nice Jade has been. So I instantly looked for the manager. I saw a lady, quite tall, wearing all black, nice makeup, carrying a clipboard. I mean, screams MAC manager to me. And I just pulled her aside and I said, excuse me, are you the manager? And she went, I'm not, but I can help you, is everything okay? So I just said, look, I just want to tell you that I've just been served by this girl called Jade. She was absolutely incredible. She really helped me with the products. She absolutely deserves recognition. She just made me feel great, basically, and I was a bit nervous coming into the store. I don't really know that much about makeup. She then thanked me so much for coming over to speak to her. She said that it's nice to hear good feedback as well as negative feedback, which is usually quite prominent within the retail industry. She asked me the sort of things that I liked that Jade did, and she asked me why I felt the need to come and speak to her, and that got me talking about my retail experience and how I've always tried with customers and how I've always made an effort to go that extra step to help people. And then we just got talking, and when a conversation flows, it's just good. She said to me, so what are you doing at the moment? And I explained that I'd just graduated and I was looking for a job. And then she said, have you ever thought about working at MAC? And I said, I was so excited when she said it, because I was like, whoa, me? No, not at all. I was wearing all black on the day, and I'd done my makeup, so I don't remember it being that nice, but she actually thought that I worked there when I went over to her. And she said, have you ever thought about working at MAC, because you'd be great here, like your personality, the fact you came over, like that shows a bit of kindness, and I just think that whole vibe about you means you'd be great working here. And I said, it would be a dream to work here. It's one of my favourite makeup brands, probably like 80% of the makeup that I use is MAC, but I don't have any makeup experience. And she said, well, it's coming up to Christmas and we're looking for cashiers. You don't have to have any makeup experience, just a bit of retail experience. We'll put you behind the till. If you want to progress into an artist, we'll teach you just for a quick job while you're earning a bit of money. Why don't we just get you as a cashier? I said, yeah, that'd be great. What's the interview process? And she said, don't worry about that. And at the time I didn't know, but there's a really heavy interview process to get into MAC. And I still don't know what that is, because the interview that I had was simply a phone call, and it was like, when are you free to start? What's your availability? What's your ideal start date? Things like that. I later found out that the lady that I was actually speaking to, she doesn't work for MAC anymore, but she was actually the national sales manager of MAC, and she comes to store twice a year. So when I found this out, I was flabbergasted, if that's the word you want to use, because A, how did I speak to her out of all the people on that shop floor, and B, the fact she only comes to store twice a year, and on that day I was there to speak to her and I chose her to speak to. So I was beyond amazed with how it had all happened, and that all came from just being nice to somebody and just going out my way to make sure it was known that she'd done a good job. And yeah, I worked there for 2 years. I started as a cashier, just doing 2 days a week. Fell in love with the brand, like beyond in love. Was so proud to be a MAC girl, and I ended up working my way through, and I passed my makeup test, became a MAC artist, was about to become a supervisor, and then things changed and I just decided it wasn't the career path that was right for me. But my 2 years, just under 2 years there, were phenomenal, and to this day I look back and think, how on earth did I get a job at MAC with no makeup experience? I cannot thank, I'm not going to mention her name, but I cannot thank her enough, because to this day, I don't work there anymore. I worked there for 1.5 years, but it gave me the absolute best experience, whether it was with makeup or I've got some really good lifelong friends out of it as well. I cannot fathom how that whole situation happened, and it's so strange how if it wasn't for me wanting to thank the service I'd received in store and be appreciative of it, that would never have happened. So it's not your standard how I got into MAC story, but honestly, like, all I can say from this video is that you're not always rewarded for the nice things that you do, but sometimes you are, and in this situation I really was. With regards to the interview stage itself, I didn't really go through the standard MAC interviews, but with regards to advice for anybody that is going for an interview, all I can say is MAC is so passionate about their artists and their artists having personality. They can teach you how to do your makeup, they can teach you how to sell, but they can't teach you how to be a good person. So all I'd say in the interview is let your personality shine through, and it sounds quite cringe, but just don't be afraid to be you, because if you walk into a MAC store, no single artist is the same. So all I'd say is be you in your interview and let your personality shine through. Obviously, if you are thinking of applying to MAC, especially towards it's coming up to Christmas now, or you're thinking of applying anyway, whether it's a cashier position or even an artist position or anything else, absolutely feel free to message me. I'll pop my socials here, and you're welcome to message me and ask me any other questions you have. But I just thought I'd do a quick video because I get asked about it all the time, and I just think it's a nice story. Like, it happened to me and it's a special story that I just wanted to share with all of you. Thank you so much for watching. I know it was a quick video, but I really hope you enjoyed it. As always, make sure to like, make sure to comment, and make sure to subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!